Hello traders, my name is Plamen and you are with our weekly forecast for the Forex market. We are gonna take a look again at 4 currency pairs and the gold as well. So without further ado, let's begin. Today we are gonna start with the economic calendar and let's take a look what news we are gonna have this week and what news you must be prepared for. You don't have to trade during this news, just wait 1 hour after the news has gone and to see where the big participants in the market are gonna push the price. Okay, today as you see we had the CPI for the euro and this is on yearly base, and as you see it's going up again. The forecast was 10.2%, now it's 10.7%. This is not okay for the euro and it's not okay to trade right now. You must wait a little more to see where they're gonna push the price. In Tuesday, the 1st of November, you must be aware that there is the interest rate decision for the Bank of Australia. We are expecting the forecast to be higher than the previous. The previous was 2.6%. The forecast is 2.85%. And after that there is gonna be the rate statement. You must know that this is the most important news of all. This interest rate decisions makes the biggest movements of the price, depends on which currency is this. So this is for the Australian dollar and you must be aware of it. There's also news for the US dollar and the pound in Tuesday. On Wednesday there is gonna be government speaking of the National Bank of New Zealand and there's gonna be a press conference right next to it. They maybe make some movements here, so be aware of that. On Tuesday again we are gonna have the ADP non-farm payroll change for the US dollar, and in the evening in Central European time there is gonna be again interest rate decision for the US dollar. The forecast is that it's gonna be increased by 0.75% to go to 4%. And after that there is gonna be the FMOC press conference why they have made the decision to increase the interest rate. So my advice is don't trade during this news. Wait 1 hour after that, then start to trade. In Thursday there is gonna be again another very important news. Again the interest rate decision, this time for the British pound, the Bank of England. And with this news after that it's gonna be the government Bailey who's gonna speak what decisions they have made to increase the interest rate decision. In Friday there is gonna be again very important news. First one is gonna be the non-farm payrolls and the second one is gonna be the unemployment rate. So guys, this is the important news. My advice again is not to trade during this news. Wait their day to pass and then start to trade. Okay, now let's move to technical analysis and let's see what we expected the last week from the euro dollar first. Okay, this is from the last week. This is the picture. The price was over here. There it is. What we said the last week, we expected the price from this impulse wave to make a retracement somewhere here to activate the Fibonacci instrument, the Fibonacci retracement, and to make a new bullish impulse wave. Well, see, from here, let me just show you. This was the Fibonacci retracement. It didn't reach the 50% of Fibonacci, but it made very huge impulse wave upwards from here. You can see, and the price break this trend line, made a test, and there is the impulse wave. Okay, what we expect for the next week. First, let's take a look at the daily time frame. Here we can see that from this point of the trend line, the price has made huge movement. Now we are expecting to make a retracement around 50 or 61.8 of Fibonacci, and from here to make very strong bullish impulse wave. Something like this. First we are expecting to break this high over here, and then this high over here. Probably the price is gonna make another movement, testing this high over here, and to go to the weekly level around 1.035. This is our expectation. On the lower time frames, you can see here we have point of interest that on the daily time frame it matches with the 61.8 of Fibonacci retracement. Here we have another, we are gonna take it from here, and as you can see, now it touches the 61.8, and here if we see candlestick formation, probably testing this 20 years low, and from here to see the bullish impulse wave. If not, as we said, probably the price is gonna activate this point of interest and then to make the bullish impulse wave. But we are gonna be aware that the news are coming for the US dollar, and we are gonna be waiting the news to pass and then to trade. Okay, let's move to pound dollar. Let's see what we have the last week. This is pound dollar. This is on 1 hour. Yeah, this is the price. It was here. We expected again to make a deeper correction to the level of Fibonacci. Let me show you. Around 50%, somewhere here, and then to make a new bullish impulse wave. But what happened? The price didn't reach the level of Fibonacci and made very good strategy we used. It's called flag. There it is. And from here, the price made the impulse wave, made the correction to test the level, didn't reach the level exactly, but made a retracement, and then made the new impulse wave. Pretty good, yeah? Here we had a very good trade, and we were able to catch $280 pips to this high over here. Okay, now for the next week, let's see what we can expect. As you can see on a daily time frame again, here we have very strong impulse wave. Now the price is making a retracement. It's not deeper yet, but one of the options is from here to come back to test the level and to test some of the levels of Fibonacci, and from here to make new impulse wave, probably to this weekly level at 1.200. This is the first option. The second one is on, as you see, on a lower time frames. Here we have used the Fibonacci retracement again, and we are expecting the price to come to this swing level, probably to test it and to touch the level of Fibonacci, and from here with candlestick formation then to make the new impulse wave. The other option is if the price doesn't make a deeper correction, to make again the strategy flag. Here we have one small correction and now we have two. This way it's gonna be a consecutive point on this trend line. It's gonna be testing the swing level, and we can expect something like this movement, huge movement, this impulse wave to be equal to this one. And this matches with these highs over here. You can see this is our expectations. Now let's move to Euro Yen. Let's take a look at the picture from the last week. The price was over here. Here we had on a smaller time frame, on lower time frame, very good point of interest. And we said that the price probably it's gonna touch this point of interest and it's gonna make a movement, bearish movement. And you can see that the price made a side movement here around this point of interest and made very good bearish movement. Now, what we expect for the next week. Here you can see that the price is making a side movement on 4-hour time frame. And here we have a triangle pattern. Now the price has broke the triangle and returned to test it. And here, if we have a candlestick formation, we are gonna expect new movement to the monthly level. This is gonna be for 225 pips, something like that. And from here to see some trend reversal pattern. But it's gonna be probably next week or the week after that. This is for Euro Yen. The other option is if the price from here make a deeper correction to make another consecutive point, first to here somewhere to make higher high from this one, then to make a retracement to the trend line, and after that to see a movement to the monthly level. This is what we expect for the next week. Now let's move to Pound Yen. And let's see from the last week what we expected. Yes, this is from Pound Yen on a daily time frame. This is the picture. The price was here. We said that here we can have two options. The first one, if this is a trend reversal pattern, double top, here we had the neckline, and if the price breaks this neckline, probably we are gonna have a very good short position from here to the weekly level. But as you see, this trend line is very strong and the price made a consecutive point on the trend line. And in Friday, we had a very good trade. We expected from here the price to reach the monthly level. And because of the correlation between Euro Yen and Pound Yen, we think that the price from here is gonna go to the monthly level as well. Now, what are the options here? First, on a smaller time frame, on 1 hour, we can expect the price to break this high over here, to make a small test and then to go to the monthly level. The second option is on 4-hour time frame, the price from here to make a deeper retracement to the swing level, and again a consecutive point, and if the price here makes a candlestick formation, then we are gonna expect the new movement, the new bullish movement to the monthly level. As you can see, there is no high here that the price can bounce back. So we think that this is gonna make the pound yen. And finally, let's move to the gold. And let's see from the last week the picture. This is on 4-hour time frame. And the price was here. We said that from this impulse wave, the strong bullish impulse wave, we can see the price to come back to test some of the levels of Fibonacci and to make the new bullish impulse wave. And as you see, the price come back, tested the 61.8 of Fibonacci retracement and made very good impulse wave to the point of interest. It didn't reach the point of interest for something like 5 pips, 10 pips, and made very strong retracement. Now, for the next week, what we can see, first let's take a look on a higher time frame. Here you can see the price, the very strong bearish impulse wave, and this is the correction. It reached the level 50 of Fibonacci retracement, and the first option is from here to test the previous low here and to make a retracement to the daily time frame, to the daily trend line. The second option is this Fibonacci, we don't need it anymore. Here we have another point of interest on a lower time frame. This is the point of interest. Adjusted. Here you can see the grabbing the liquidity and the break of structure, and the price is very possible from here to activate this zone and to make a pushback. First do this high over here and then to the next zone of liquidity, which is over here. We are gonna see. Okay guys, this is our expectations for the next week for the currency pairs and the gold. Don't miss on Thursday we are gonna upload another strategy, how we use very good swing trading strategies. Don't miss out. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Okay, see you Thursday. Bye bye.